Hey, how's it going? Dylan here. Today we're going to be going through my top 10 favourite movies in my collection from the 90s. Alright, so you guys voted on this topic last week, I think the week before last. Sorry about that. Things got in the way. Didn't get to do nearly as many videos as I meant to this past week. Hoping to get a little bit more on track with, I think, about 4 videos this week, so look forward to that. I have a fair amount of movies from the 90s, and I was born in the early 90s, so it's kind of my era. I hope you enjoy. At number 10, we have the awesome film Total Recall, which is one of my all-time favorite kind of cheesy sci-fi, almost an 80s movie, but made in the 90s, obviously, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, a bunch of other great people like Sharon Stone. This is an absolute sci-fi classic. Love it to bits. At number 9, we have the really cool kind of calm sci-fi Gattaca from the late 90s. Really enjoyed this back when I originally saw it. I was probably too young to see it at the time to understand all of it, but I revisited it a few years later and absolutely loved it. This is one of the only original print Blu-rays that I have with these experienced high definition banners on it, which I'm not going to hold against it, but it's a really cool film. Could do with a new transfer probably. It's a bit dated, but definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. At number 8, we have A Few Good Men, which is an amazing movie. I've seen it many times. Obviously written by Aaron Sorkin, directed by Rob Reiner, and it's a really fantastic film, fantastic script. I've seen it so many times and can just keep watching it over and over and still enjoy it. Obviously Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland, like just a stellar cast and really cool kind of courtroom drama. At number 7, we have, obviously a pretty obvious choice, Fight Club, which I have in this really abnormally thin case from the US. Really annoys me. I'll replace it someday. But this film, obviously, there's not much to say about it. Everyone knows about it. Fantastic film. When I originally saw it, I was mesmerized and really enjoyed it. At number 6, we have Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. Now this film obviously is interesting to say the least. It's I believe Kubrick's last film that he finished, and it's a fantastic film. I guess you'd say modern Kubrick, starring Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman, and it is kind of like a hypnotic film, almost in a dreamlike state, in the visuals and the music. Really interesting story and out there. Obviously it is rated R, strong sex scenes. I'm just going to leave it at that. At number 5, we have a personal favourite of mine. Like really love this film, and it's often not as talked about a lot, which is Dark City, which came out just before The Matrix. So The Matrix often overshadows this, but I really love it. It's really well made. Stars Rufus Sewell, who's in Man in the High Castle nowadays, and Kiefer Sutherland as well, in a really odd role for Kiefer, but really cool kind of dark sci-fi, and Jennifer Connelly actually. I enjoy it a lot. It's not the standard sci-fi romp, but really cool. At number 4, we have The Matrix, which is obviously one of my favourite films. And I absolutely love this film. It is groundbreaking for its time, really well directed, really great action sequences, top notch. Getting into the top 3 now, so my third on this list is Good Will Hunting, which is an absolute stellar movie, thrilling script and cast as well, great ensemble, other than the 2 leads. But if you haven't seen this, it is amazing to watch for the first time. I wish I could watch it many times for the first time because it's just amazing. At number 2, we have the Coen Brothers' Fargo, an amazing, awesome movie. I'm saying amazing too much in this list. Fargo to me is the embodiment of everything Coen Brothers. It is the perfect Coen Brothers movie out of all of their other movies. This one always stands out from the pack. It just has such a normal feel to the characters and everything, and the accents add to it so much. Frances McDormand is stellar here. It's just such a well shot film with Roger Deakins as DP, and absolute favourite. And at the number top pick, you probably guessed it by now, but it is going to be Event Horizon. What can I say? I love Event Horizon. It's fantastic. this has appeared in basically almost every one of my lists so far. You'll vote for one eventually that won't have it. I'm guessing I'm probably going to do 80s next when I get the chance. This obviously won't be in there, but go check out Event Horizon if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching my short top 10 Blu-rays from the 90s in my collection. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and hit that bell button so you get notified of new uploads when they become available. Follow me on the links below, leave a comment, or hit me up on Twitter. Always open for a chat. Till next time, take care.